Cash is trash. This is Rob Gill with Epic Financial Strategies, and today we're going to talk about how millennials can retire rich. Okay, folks, look, here is $20,000 in cash. If I was to jump into the spaceship and come back 4 years later, the buying power would be $10,000 in cash. If I did the same thing and came back 12 years later, cash is trash. That's my point. So if we understand that money is not math and it's a commodity, and we understand that it's not 4 plus 4, but it's 4 times 4, and how we could create the velocity of money multiplier, what we're going to be able to do is share with you how to strategize and how to multiply your money in a way that you get to have liquidity, leverage, and control. And every decision you make, your future self is going to thank you based on not only the tax efficiency, but the wealth that you've been able to create through diversifying within and amongst uncorrelated asset classes. So for all you millennials out there, let me just keep it really simple. And I understand. We talk a little bit about what is our investment philosophy first? Where do you want to be in 10? Where do you want to be 5 or 20 or 30 years from now? The question is, do you want your money to work for you in a multiplier fashion? And the answer is yes. By funding and understanding how to use cash value dividend paying life insurance and deploying your money in there on a monthly, if not yearly basis, while it grows tax-free, you could take that money and put it into other investment opportunities. And what do I mean by that? Well, there's a lot of folks out there that like to buy real estate. So if they're using their life insurance as a bucket that grows and comes back tax-free, but now they want to buy rental property, they could borrow from their policy, buy a piece of real estate, and have their renter pay back the policy. And in that dynamic duo of strategic investing, what begins to happen is you get 4, 5, and even 6 rates of return off the same dollar. Whether you're a millennial or a parent to a millennial, keep in mind, social education and social conditioning is rampant in the school system as well as the economic situation that you're in right now. So what am I saying? This channel's so good, so you get to educate yourself on how to think uncommonly. And I promise, the more uncommon you think, where all of your planners are on the same page, the estate attorney is talking to the accountant, who's talking to the financial planner, who's talking to the trust officer, who's talking to the insurance agent, and having them all on the same page for the benefit of you, the more uncommon you are, the more wealthy you're going to become, especially when you dot your I's and cross your T's and you put yourself into proper planning by being liquid and taking advantage of opportunities as they come up when everybody else is running scared. So let me just simplify what I'm saying. When you create, or you allow us to help you create your own personal financial website, just visualize you're at a board table. You're in a big conference room. It's a glass table, beautiful leather chairs, and everybody around the table is there for the benefit of your thinking and guiding you based on what you want as an outcome. If you say, I want to be a real estate entrepreneur and own, there's the money train. If you want to be a real estate entrepreneur and you want to make sure that all of your properties are in separate LLCs and the money is flowing from one asset class to another asset class, so your money's in motion, all these people at the table are going to dot the I's and cross the T's to make sure that there's money going back into your pocket where it belongs. And by the way, this is 100% possible because this is exactly what the rich people do here at Epic. We've strategized with all of our estate attorneys, with all of our accountants, with all of our fiduciaries on how to give that to you in a way that while you're at home, we could create this whole model for you and you can have exactly what the rich has. And what I'm describing is the generational, even century wealth that the Rockefellers have been doing for the last 200 or 300 years. You could have the same exact concept as what they created and utilize their trade secrets for your benefit. So I have a free gift for you that can give you a world-class education on how to create your own financial freedom through the Epic Financial Freedom Map. So click the link below in the description.